Welcome back. If you're suffering from sleep apnea, a dentist probably isn't the first medical professional you might turn to, but there's a new device on the market available to dentists that helps people with the disorder. Dr. Jeffrey Kerbs is here to tell us all about it, and you brought one of your patients today.
Yes, I did.
Fred McIntyre. Thanks for being with us, Fred.
My pleasure.
All right, let's talk first of all about what sleep apnea is and how this new device helps treat it.
Well, sleep apnea is the at night when someone's sleeping, there's negative pressure when they're breathing, and due to some physiological factors that are sometimes genetic or sometimes health related, will block the airway and the person stops breathing. Then they go through these periods of awakening to basically able to breathe again. It's very disruptive. It has health factors that it makes worse and everything. So it becomes a real health issue, and also a lifestyle interference, sleepiness during the daytime, all kinds of factors. So with the oral appliance, it repositions the jaw in such a way that it keeps that open at night and helps the patient breathe better and get a better night's sleep, and thus help with a lot of the health issues.
And Fred, you've used the device.
Yes.
You're using it right now. Talk
Yes, I am.
about what you were experiencing before using the device and now.
Well, I've had the sleep apnea problem for a long time. Wake up every morning, the worst time of day for me. I wake up feeling just absolutely terrible.
Just exhausted.
Just exhausted, headache. In 2001, I had surgery on my throat. They cut the uvula out, take out the tonsils and all that, try to open it up. Made it about 50% better, waking up 20 times an hour instead of 40.
Wow.
Tried a CPAP machine. CPAP, continuous positive air pressure. It's a mask that goes over your face with a tube and blows air in all the time you're sleeping. That kept me awake. And I just finally quit using it and just was living with it. And Dr. Kerbs, I was very skeptical at first, said, try this, try this. I said, I don't know, I've tried so much, it doesn't work. And I finally did. And it's really made a big difference. My wife tells me that instead of snoring, instead of being, loud breathing, she has to really listen, is he still breathing? Because
Wow,
it's really
just a huge change. And,
yes.
And Dr. Kerbs, the CPAP machine is the traditional way that a lot of doctors would treat sleep apnea, and not instead of the Thornton adjustable positioner, correct?
Yes, that is the that's the traditional treatment, and that is the one that's still recommended for moderate to severe sleep apnea, and it will work. But what most people have found, patients have found, that the appliance, the apparatus itself is hard to live with. It's just kind of a difficult thing to live with. The oral appliance is much easier to live with, and can, in most instances, get some great results.
If someone thinks that they might have sleep apnea, or maybe they have a loved one, maybe their spouse is keeping them up at night, talk about some of the signs, some of the symptoms besides heavy snoring.
Well, one is the exhaustion in the morning, the headaches, morning headaches. There is going to be also, sometimes they'll wake up sometimes with gasping in the night. There is extreme restlessness, repeated awakenings. There is the morning headaches, and a lot of things that go on that can just hint that there is something going on at night, not getting a full night's rest.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other health risks involved. If you have sleep apnea, it increases the risk of stroke, heart attacks, hypertension. If people want to get a hold of you, there's a number on the screen, 760-746-3663, or they could just go online, drjkerbs.com.
All right.
All right, Dr. Kerbs, thank you so much for coming in. Fred, I'm glad you're sleeping better, and your wife is sleeping better as well.
So am I.
All right. And, of course, for more information, just go to our website, san diego6.com.